Hello everyone, it's Pastor Mark here from Grace Church, and today I'm going to go for a bike ride, and I want to go for a bike ride across the Hornibrook Bridge. So I've got my hat on here so I'm nice and safe, and I've got my map. See, it's got some pictures, it's got some water in it as well too, so it must be the right map. And I am going to go for a bike ride across the Hornibrook Bridge. So I'm going to get my bike out of my shed and we'll get ready to go. Here's my bike. I'm ready to go. Let's see how we go for my ride. Well, hi everyone. I'm not quite sure where I am. I started out at Redcliffe and this looks a bit like Scarborough Beach. I want to go across the Hornibrook Bridge. Maybe I should just grab out my map again and check to see if I'm heading in the right way. I've got the water there, see? And there's a bridge there somewhere. I'll see if I'll get there. Maybe I'll just keep going along the path and see where I end up. Well, I'm really not sure what's going on here. This looks a bit like Scarborough Harbour, the boat harbour out there, and I'm not sure if I'm heading in the right direction. I'm not sure if I'm on the right way. I'm going to get my map out again, and here we go. There we are, we've got the water, we've got a bridge there somewhere, so I'm sure we'll get there if we just keep following the way we've been going. Let's see how I go now. Well, it looks like I found my way to Grace Lutheran College. I'm not sure if I'm on the right way though. I've got my map here though, and I'm following some lines along the map. I'm sure I'm going to end up in the right place, but I'm feeling a bit anxious at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm on the right way. Maybe I need to ask for some directions. I'm going to keep going that way, and I'll see if I can find someone who might be able to help me. Well, I'm not really sure where I am. I'm feeling a bit lost at the moment. So I'm going to see if I can find someone who might be able to help me. I'm going to knock on the door here and we'll see who's here. Oh, it's Elma from church. Oh, hello, Elma. How are you? I'm going to put my hat down over here.
This is a nice visit.
It's good to see you. I'm a bit lost. I wanted to go across the Hornibrook Bridge, but so far I have been at the Scarborough Beach, I have been at the Scarborough Boat Harbour, and I've been at Grace Lutheran College, and I'm feeling really lost at the moment. I've been following my map though, and I haven't been able to get where I need to go.
Not sure you're going to get where you're going to go there.
What's wrong with my map, do you think? What do you think's wrong with my map?
I don't think we're in Athens at all.
Oh, Athens? I've got the wrong map.
You have.
Do you reckon you might be able to help me and show me the way to go?
Yeah, give it a go. Where did you want to go? Over the bridge?
Over the bridge. So maybe we can go inside and have a chat. How's that?
Would you like a drink of water? You look like you've been riding for a bit. So.
Yeah, I'd love a drink of water. So I'm going to go inside and grab a cuppa. I'll catch you in a moment.
Alrighty, come on in.
Fantastic. That's right. Well, I'm feeling a lot better now. I've had a chat with Elma and she's grabbed me some slice and a bicky that I can have, and I'm going to have a cup of green tea here in a wonderful coffee mug, and I'm going to catch my breath. But also Elma's told me which way to go to get to the Hornibrook Bridge, so I'm going to go there in a moment. But before I do, I want to tell you about some people who one time felt very anxious as well too, and Jesus said to them, "Don't let your hearts be troubled." And Jesus had shared a very special meal with his disciples, and then he was speaking about how he was going to go away. And one of the disciples who asked really good questions, his name was Thomas, said, "Well, where is this way?" And Jesus says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." And other disciples like Philip asked him questions about what he meant. Now, of course, Jesus had been speaking about how he was going to die on the cross, and you could understand that when someone's talking about things like that, people get really anxious and upset. But of course, Jesus is the way, and he rose from the dead. And right now we're remembering how Jesus did rise from the dead in this Easter season, but we know that we don't see Jesus anymore because he's gone away in a different way. He ascended into heaven. And that means he can be everywhere at all times. So no matter where you are in your journey of life, Jesus, who says, I am the way and the truth, and the life is with you. And of course, we know about God's love, his love for us in Jesus, when we read his word, the Bible. And that's a wonderful way of remembering that God is with us and God helps us on the way of life. So remember, wherever you are, Jesus is with you on your way. You're on the road to somewhere. Now let's see, I'm going to head off in a moment and see if I can make it to the Hornibrook Bridge. Well, I made it. I'm at the Hornibrook Bridge. Isn't that great? And I'm glad that I found the way. And of course, just as we remember the disciples who were anxious and upset, and that Jesus reminded them that he is the way and the truth and the life, we remember that Jesus is with us as well. We say, thank you, Jesus, for being with us. Time for me to go across the bridge now.